Right. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to the S-VYASA Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya course. It's a short 3-day course, and I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to S-VYASA, of course, and in particular Dr. Nagendra, who is the chairman of S-VYASA, very learned person, and he's a big his blessings are hugely on this program, and anyone who does yoga, breath work, etc., is always there to encourage people to learn breath work, yoga, and he teaches and shares some very deep insights about what we understand as spirituality. And luckily for us, for me in particular, we have his blessings. So I'd like to begin by showing my pranam and thanks to Dr. Nagendra. Yeah, we'll begin with a few questions. But first, I'll tell you a little about the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya. Swaskosh, lungs; Shuddhi, purification; Kriya, work that we do, or pranayama, or breath work. Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya is in some ways probably unique, because I've not seen references to this. I've not seen anybody else talk about this or teach it. It came to me through a realization that the exhales tended to be very long, or could be very long, especially when we were relaxed. So being relaxed means, one important thing, please remember this: your stomach, whenever there is any tension, there will be tension in the belly. If there is tension in the belly, there will be a certain tightness in the belly. But when that tightness is let go, when we allow ourselves to relax, the belly becomes more relaxed. So keeping the belly relaxed is going to be an integral part of this course. I'm introducing it so early so that that awareness builds in you. So when I realized that the out breath, the exhales could be very long, I noticed also that it tended to be longest when the breath was, or when the system was relaxed, when the belly in particular was very relaxed. So I also share a technique called belly breathing. That's not new, that's not mine, it's known to everybody. That's the way a baby breathes. If you see a newborn baby, if it's lying in bed, you will only find that its belly moves up and down. That's how nature taught us. Nature taught us to breathe that way, but something changes. As we go through life, as we build in all the tensions, etc., tightness begins to build in. So before we continue, I'll request all the participants who are here to just take a moment, take a slow, deep breath, and observe where their breath goes, how deep their breath goes. Please observe. Yeah, so if anybody wants to share, please do it. I see a couple of raised hands. One is Vandana Pathakji and one is Chitra Dalalji. So you can say what you wish to say and then I'll continue. Yes.
Yeah. Namaste. I just want to initial the course, like how much time that I wanted to ask you. That was my question.
Yeah. So this is going to be a condensed course. It's a 3-hour course, basically over 3 days. We've also kept a 4th day in hand in case anybody wants some interaction, etc. But we'll do it on the evening of Friday, the 4th day, if necessary. Usually I tend to answer questions, etc., during the course so that one is not weighed down by any doubts that come up while you're doing it. So I'd rather deal with them as they are coming up than leaving them for later.
Okay, so 3 days, 3 hours, right?
3 days,
One hour,
1 hour each.
1 hour
Yes.
each. Yeah. And are you taking questions right now? Any health related or
Uh,
later on?
breath related. We will take only breath related
Breath
questions.
related, but yeah. So in the COVID, many people they have problems with on the lungs. So
Yes.
one of my relative, he had COVID, and when like initially when lockdown started and all, and he has some nodules in his lungs. So how the breathing practices will it help?
So I'll
Yeah,
make a mental note of this question and address
yeah.
it
At the
as we
end
go.
of the yeah. Okay, yeah.
As we go. No, as we go. Not at
Okay,
the end of it, as we go.
okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Vandana Pathakji, and there's one more
Namaste.
person. Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So this is very short. You asked for anybody experienced with asthma, so I
Yes.
just wanted to share my daughter's experience. She was hardly 7, 8 years old when she used to get very frequent asthma attacks. Almost every day from school, she had to come back home, and we started pranayam for her. And with little children, how you have to remind them every breath she would take, I would say take deep, do properly. But very magically her asthma attacks went down.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
that is, I would just wanted to share that part.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much. That's so kind of you. Yeah. That's the power of breath. Yeah. Very good. Anyone else? I think there's one more raised hand. Who's that? Okay. Anyway, so let's continue with where we were. Yeah, Jayanti ji, I think. Yeah. Jayanti ji, you wish to go now or later?
Yeah. Ji, namaste.
Namaste.
I have a problem. It's like since I remember from my childhood. I don't remember when it is. I have a compressed lungs. That is what doctors tell me, and I can just breathe only till here, not for a long time. That's it. I can't keep it for a long time. Then breathe out.
Yeah. Yeah. So just now I asked participants to see how deep their breath goes. So thank you for your feedback that it only goes till here.
Goes till here, only till here, not more than.
Not deeper than that.
And I cannot hold it for a long time.
Very good. So, Jantiji, one thing is there is obviously a lot of stress built into your body. As you allow this to relax, as you just gently over time allow this to relax, just let go a little more. Let go a little more. You'll find that your breath goes deeper. In fact, I can show you something right now which will show you that your breath actually goes deeper. So why don't you just lie down on a mat and pull your feet up to your buttocks. So that means you make an A shape with your legs. Just try that. Please do that while I continue talking to others. So we'll wait for Jayanti ji to do what she's doing. And if she's visible on video, great. Otherwise, we'll just get some feedback from her.
Because I have my pets, so they'll be around me. So that's the reason why
Yeah, so it'll take her a minute or so. So we'll let her be. I just want her to observe. So pull your legs up, make an A. Yeah, very good. A little more towards your buttocks. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Now, please stay relaxed like this. No, it's too much. Just a little less, in a relaxed way, very relaxed way. And as you stay this way, continue watching your breath. In half a minute or a minute or so, you will feel that it's your belly that is moving. If you like, you can put your hand on your belly. I know we're digressing a little, but I think it's a good way to start so that you get an understanding of a little more about your breath. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll share a video that shows how to do belly breathing. If you don't mind, Jayanti, we will not spend too much time. Otherwise, we will not be able to get on with our real purpose, which is the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya. The belly breathing is an aside. It will help you do your breath work or to breathe much better. So it is important in its own way. I'll share that belly breathing video with you later. I'm going to, and I'll tell you how later. For now, please understand that some of you feel that your breath goes here till the chest level. Some of you might feel it goes deeper, maybe to the navel. Some of you might actually feel that it goes all the way to the Mooladhara. The Mooladhara is the point where your legs fork. That's the point. It's between the genitals and the anal opening. So that's where the Mooladhara is located. As you allow your belly to be more at ease, you will find that your breath goes deeper. But that's another part. For now, let us focus on the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya. The lungs are said to be the size of a tennis court. If you see the surface area of the lungs inside, they are as big as a tennis court. That's a huge amount of surface area. Normally, when people breathe, because of lifestyle, because of choices, because of wrong breathing methods that they've learned, their breath becomes shallow, it doesn't go deep, and naturally all kinds of things start happening in the lungs. Lungs may lose their elasticity. That means they don't expand and contract with as much ease as they should, number one. Number two, there are parts of the lungs where the air, fresh air, never goes. If the fresh air never goes to those parts, something starts building up there, and sometimes that is responsible for bad breath. If you notice, some people have pretty bad breath. Part of the reason is also because the air in the lungs is not circulating enough. The other thing is contaminants, etc., collect in different parts of the lungs, and then they start causing long-term damage. Long-term damages, people are actually not able to use their lungs to full capacity or even near full capacity as they grow older, especially when they grow older. As long as we are young, breathing is easier, the systems work better, we manage to pull through things, we tend to be a little more active. As we grow older, all the negligence that we have done as far as our breath is concerned begins to show. All the wrong things that we've done, like in my case, I used to be a very heavy smoker. I smoked 40 cigarettes for 20 years and caused myself tremendous damage. You can see that my voice is a little scratchy now. It'll be okay in a couple of days, but for now you can see it's a little scratchy. And this is despite all the breath work that I do. One time when I had this scratchiness, I'd lost my voice and it stayed lost for almost like a month and a half. You know, I could barely speak. Speaking was very stressful and so on. But this time it's gone much faster. So that means I've been able to recover or set myself on the path to recovery faster. So that is some brief information about your lungs and your breathing system. So you've noticed your breath is going deeper. And like I told you just now, if you learn to keep your belly relaxed, your breath will go deeper. So let's start with what I call the huffing technique. In the huffing technique, you allow your in-breath to go as deep as it goes, and then keep your belly relaxed and go. And as you do it, observe the sound that your lungs make. If your lungs are making a lot of sound, that means there is obviously some congestion, some problem somewhere. It needs to come out. And breath work will help you deal with it. I'm muting everybody so that everybody's sounds do not disturb others. You can unmute yourself when you want to speak, when you want to say something. So please try. Take a slow, deep breath. Let the breath go as deep as it goes, and then go.
Excuse me, sir. Namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
Sir, any limitations, sir, for this?
Yeah, limitation is if your body is not happy with it, don't do it.
Okay, sir.
Or don't do it until such time as your body is not happy with it. Generally, there is no problem. Your body is capable of a lot more. However, if you have certain underlying conditions, if your body is not happy with it, slow down, leave it for the moment, try again later. Don't give it up totally. Seek medical advice. If you are not sure about your health condition, please seek medical advice.
Okay.
In my experience, it will not come in the way, but I would still recommend that you seek medical advice so that you are not in any way stressed that you have damaged yourself in some way and so on. So
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
take a slow, deep breath, everyone. I hope that answers. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Rashmiji. Yeah. So take a slow, deep breath and allow the huff to come from the lowest portion. See, if you want to clear your throat, if you wish to clear your throat, what I recommend is keep a handkerchief or something and then go clear your throat this way. I keep a spittoon, a little box where I can throw whatever comes up. When we do Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya, a lot of people start expelling a lot of phlegm, and that is good. Phlegm or mucus. The idea is to clear the lungs as much as possible. So again, yeah, a raised hand. Shriji, yeah, Shriji, you want to say something?
Yeah, namaste. Is it okay
Namaste.
to sit in the Vajrasan?
Yes, in fact, I recommend Vajrasan because it kinds of opens up your thoracic area, you know, the trunk and the upper part. It just kind of opens it up. So it'll help.
And are we bending forward?
Yeah, you don't have to bend forward, but when you do it, if your body goes forward, let it go forward. You don't push it forward. You don't push it backward. You allow it to go the way it wants to go.
Okay.
Our focus is on the breath. Our focus is not on the body movements. So that's where we'll keep our focus. So when we do the huffing technique, the first thing is you take a slow, deep breath, keep your belly relaxed, and then go.
Okay.
Expel
Thank you.
expel as much as you can. But you don't stop at that. You have expelled as much air as you can, and then relax your belly. Stop a moment, relax your belly, and then without inhaling, huff again. So watch me. I take a slow, deep breath in, belly is relaxed, and I go. Belly relaxed, no breath. Again, belly relaxed, no in breath. Simple. Initially, it might seem a little strange because you've never done it before, but please try and see how it goes. Yeah, Shriji, is that okay?
Thank you so much. Thank
Most
you.
welcome. Most welcome. Yeah. Rashmiji, yeah. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, please try, everyone. Yeah, if you can on your videos, it'll be good because then I'll be able to see what you are doing. You can keep yourself on mute if you like. Raji Menon-ji, yeah, Raji ji.
So if you have expelled the breath completely the first time, then involuntarily I'm taking an in-breath again the second time. Like I'm not able to just breathe out again.
So what you do is allow the first exhale, the first expulsion of air to happen. Relax your belly and wait a moment. Just do that much. Do nothing else. Allow your body to relax, particularly your belly, and wait a moment, 2 moments, and then go huff again. Huff. You'll find it may be small, but you'll be able to do it. So please try again. Yeah. Anyone else?
Are we making that sound or how we are huffing?
No. You are not making anything. You are not intentionally making any sound. You are only allowing that breath to come from the lowest portion up and out. So you go
Okay.
So
we
the
need.
more sounds you hear, they indicate that there is some congestion, that there is something, some fluid or something somewhere in your lungs. No problem. You will do it for some time. You'll start expelling much of this and you'll start breathing better. So please try again.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Slow, deep breath. Keep your belly in particular very relaxed. Let the breath go as deep as it goes. And when you do the huff, try to allow the huff to come from the lowest portion up and out. Then, without inhaling, relax your belly. Wait a moment. Repeat. Again, no inhale. Relax the belly. So do this 3-4 times, as many times as you are comfortable. Please remember, you have to listen to your body. You are not going to fight your body. You'll go easy with it. When your body is not happy with something, slow down, relax, try again later. Yes, Shantiji?
When we're exhaling, are we contracting our abdomen?
Yes. So when you exhale, automatically your belly will tend to contract. It'll try to push in. It's normal. Allow that to happen. Having exhaled, relax it again. Let it go out again so that it's ready for the next exhale again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We don't have to take breath if we don't need to, is it? So we are
No.
trying to continuously doing it without inhaling again.
That's right. Initially, our aim is to empty the lungs of whatever we can. So without inhaling, we want to empty it and then inhale slowly, allow the breath to go deep, wait a moment, repeat the process. So that is what the huffing technique, the basic huffing technique of the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya is. Try again. Take a slow deep breath in. Slow deep breath in. Relax your belly. And then go huff. Yeah, if you are coughing, there is some buildup of phlegm. Clear your throat. And out. Anyone, if you get the sense that you're coughing, that means something is trying to come out. Clear your throat and do it. Yeah. Jayantiji, yeah, you have a question?
See, while breathing in, your stomach, your belly will be coming out, right?
Yes. So now tell me, Jayantiji, when you were lying down and you watched your belly, did you notice how your belly was moving?
Yeah, it was a little ease comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
It felt very nice. So
yes.
That means your breath is going deeper. See, understand this. If your belly was moving, that is a sign that your breath is obviously going deeper. And that's a very good start. So you in particular, Jayantiji, you must learn belly breathing. I'm going to share a Google page, Google form link here. I'll do it right now. So you can fill in your details and I'll add you to a Swaskosh Shuddhi group and I'll send you the belly breathing video to start with. And then later, of course, there is a lot more. But for now, put in your details. Your WhatsApp number will be ideal. So please do it and continue as you go along. The more you are able to belly breathe, the deeper your breath will go, the more relaxed you will be. Right. So once again, everyone, take a slow, deep breath. And then go huff from the lowest portion. It's all gone. Stop. Relax the belly. Repeat. Once again, same thing. Relax the belly. if there is any scratchiness in the throat, etc. Yeah, Jayantiji, see you're coughing. Throw out the phlegm. There is phlegm that is trying to come out. Please throw it out. Easy. Come on, Jayantiji, do it. You'll start breathing so much better. Right. Vandana Pathakji, you saying something?
No, just my observation. Is it something like Kapalabhati?
No, Kapalbhati is very different. Kapalbhati is very different, but if your mind tells you it's like Kapalbhati, let it think what it wants to think. What you are doing is very simply allowing your breath to leave you and as much breath to leave you as possible so that your lungs are emptied of whatever is there. And as that happens, it throws out some of the phlegm as well. And that's what we are trying to do.
Okay. And my second question is, okay, I think you'll tell us later, but how much time do we do this for?
Okay, very good. Vandanaji, let's leave this question for a little later because I want you to understand the technique rather than get lost in that from now. So understand the fine points of this. I've shared only the very, very basic part of it so far, but do this for now. See how your body is responding. See whether you're able to expel 3, 4, 5 times or not, and let it build up. You don't have to force it. You don't ever have to force it, but allow it to happen when it happens. So once again, slow deep breath in. Slow deep breath in. Belly relaxed. And then go from the lowest portion. Relax the belly again. Repeat. Relax the belly again. Repeat. Again. So when I say this, those who can do it again, those who cannot, don't force yourself. Please understand this. I'll keep saying it again and again. No forcing, no fighting your body. Listen to your body. If your body says, no, I need to relax, relax a little. You can try it again a little later. Sorry. Yeah, come on. Now let's spend the next couple of minutes trying this and seeing how our bodies are responding. Come on, everyone, please. Yes, Harish, do you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So can persons having glaucoma can do this with forced exhalation?
Very good. So now, please understand this. When you are doing this exhalation, I am not asking you to put pressure inside.
Right.
So there are two ways of doing it. If you wish to add pressure, some of that pressure will obviously go to your eyes. You will not feel very comfortable. And if that is happening, slow down. Try not to build pressure when you do the exhale. Let me try and explain this. Let me try and explain a deeper aspect of this. When we do this exhale, the pushing out of air, you can actually keep the insides very relaxed and use the muscles on the outside to push. Or you can also use the insides to do some pushing. Both options are there. If you allow pressure on the insides to build up, some of that pressure might go to your eyes if you have issues with glaucoma. But if you have no such issues, there is no problem. In life, whatever we do, all our activities, there is obviously some rise, some fall in the pressure that we create through our activities. So you have to observe your own body and act accordingly.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Yeah. So come on, everyone, take a slow, deep breath in. Try this a few times. See the number of repetitions you're able to do. Vandana Pathakji, you wish to say something?
Sorry,
to
I
unmute.
forgot to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to change.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah, if any, yeah. Chitra Dalalji.
Yeah, so I have question that inhalation we have to keep doing, or in one time inhale and keep exhaling like
Yes.
awesome.
So, yeah. So like I said in the beginning, you take a slow deep breath in,
Yeah.
allow the full exhale, then relax your belly. Without inhaling, exhale again. Relax your belly.
Okay.
Without inhaling, repeat. So 3, 4, 5 times, as many times. There is no fixed number that you have to reach.
Okay.
It's not like you have to get to 5, you have to get to 7, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Listen to your body. Let your body direct, guide, and so on. You just follow that.
So first we'll do sound that automatically we inhale, right?
No,
Or
you
we
don't
don't have
automatically inhale. No, you can stop it.
We can stop it.
Voluntarily, you can stop it. Yeah. So see,
Okay.
look at me. I'll go. Close my mouth. No inhale.
No inhale. Okay. And again you did. Again you did.
Again.
Okay.
Relax my belly. No inhale.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I got it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mahant ji, Dr. Baliram.
Namaste ji.
Namaste ji.
So I have a question. I think it's partly answered just now. So you do one initial inhale.
Yes.
Slowly.
Yes.
You hold that breath and you exhale at once, right?
That's right. Yes.
No second inhale, but you second exhale or third or fourth. Now,
perfect.
With that initial exhale, the amount of exhalation that you do, is there a good point, a bad point? The more you can do, the less you can do. Can you just share that?
No, I will not tell you good or bad here, because if I tell you it's good or bad, then you will try to force outcomes from your body, which we don't want.
Okay, so just now, for example, just now I checked myself 7 times.
Okay.
I was still okay.
Yeah,
so I was just wondering from health reasons or practice reason, if you did 2 and that's all you can.
Yeah,
if you did 2 and that's all you can do, is it bad?
No, I will not say it's bad, but keep working on it. You'll probably get to more.
Okay.
So keep working on that. Yeah. The idea is primarily to empty your lungs as much as possible.
Okay. Thank you.
Remember, the surface area inside your lungs is equal to the size of a tennis court. That is huge. Sorry.
Now, can I ask one more question?
Okay.
So the more exhalation you do and the more is that supposed to give you a reaction or sensation in your belly? You supposed to feel something?
No, at the moment the focus is not on any sensations, but you observe whatever sensations are there. Everyone's body, everyone's breath work is different. So when you observe the sensations, you'll probably be able to correlate those sensations with any other outcomes that may be there. So just keep observing that.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. Urmina.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm able to take a breath, but I'm trying to take it out. I'm able to exhale only from my chest. I'm not able to. And since I have been having a lot of cough allergy cough for the last almost 2 years, so a lot of phlegm is coming, but it's coming only from the.
Oh, so one additional thing. One additional thing.
It's not coming from the abdomen.
Okay. So one additional thing you can do is when you do the clearing, you can tap your chest a little. It might help throw out some extra phlegm that is stuck here.
Yeah, it is stuck here.
Yeah, so just do a little tapping here as you do it.
Okay. So it's nothing to worry that it's not coming from the belly. My stomach, breath is not coming out from the belly. It's only coming up to from the chest only.
Maybe there are certain blockages in the system. It will start working. You keep your consciousness that you have to blow from the lowest portion. Try to keep that consciousness, but otherwise just observe what your body does. Everyone's body is different. So see what it does.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Yes, I have a question. When we are not taking second time breath, it's just going on for few times, because when we are exhaling out, that time we are getting unknowingly little breath in, right?
No, you are not getting the breath. You're not inhaling knowingly or unknowingly. Yeah, but if something does come in, well, just observe. There's nothing we can do about it. Because if that is an involuntary reaction in your body, just let your mind tell your body that we don't need to breathe now. We need to exhale and stop. Relax, exhale, continue. Just same thing. So let your mind tell your body to be this way. Sometimes the body listens, sometimes the body does not listen. Let the body begin to listen slowly over time. That's all we need to do.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. All right. So are we able to, is everyone able to do this 3, 4, 5 times? At least 2, 3 times?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent. Yes, Babu Ganeshanji, thank you. Right. So now let's try this one more time. Slow, deep breath in. Keep your belly very relaxed. Let the breath go deep as it goes. And then go. Stop. Relax the belly. Repeat. Again. Again. Now, as you are doing this, I want you to bring a new refinement into this practice. So you are...
Excuse me, sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Sir, when I'm exhaling second time, I could sense that somehow I'm breathing in little through my nose.
It's okay. Like I said earlier, if a little bit of involuntary something happens, observe it. Just let your mind tell your body, we don't want this. Slowly, your body will start responding slowly. Don't worry about it. Again, it's in any case, breath is something the body needs. So it's not going to hurt us. It's not going to kill us. It's not going to do any damage to us. The only thing is, we are not able to do exactly that which we wish to do. There's a little difference in that. No major problem. So don't worry about it.
And apart from lungs, taking out the air from lungs, what else benefit it gives?
Very good. There are 72,000 nadis inside your body. According to yogic science, or those who've gone deeper into the subject, 72,000 nadis. Nadis are energy pathways. If there is any blockage in any part of the system, it starts affecting the quality of our lives. So when we do this, it helps you to cleanse your nadis, and more particularly helps you open your sushumna. Now, that is where I'm taking you. Now, the next thing that you are going to do is, as you do the exhale, as you do the huff from the lowest portion, let your mind tell your body now that you are allowing that exhale to move up along the spine. So from the base of the tailbone, jo aapka backbone ka, that backbone, from the base at the tailbone, allow that exhale to come up along the spine. You only let your mind tell your body this. You do nothing else. Your mind is giving this instruction to your body. The exhale is going to come up along the spine. Come on, let's do that now. Slow, deep breath in, full breath. and you do the huff. Allow it to come up along the spine. Repeat. Relax. Repeat. Yes. How's it going? Is it working? Are you able to sense something? When you do this, you will find that you are able to expel a little more phlegm. Is anyone expelling more phlegm? You may share with me, please.
I'm expelling more phlegm, sir.
You are expelling more phlegm. Okay, that's excellent. Yes. Okay, very good. Dr. Vara Lakshmi.
Very hard. It's very hard, and over more days, stored phlegm also coming out.
More phlegm is coming out. Very good. So let it come out. We want to throw out as much phlegm as possible. Excellent. Anyone else?
Yes, can you explain one more time? How do you observe that the breath is coming out from the backbone?
No,
how do we?
No. It's not coming out from the backbone.
Yeah. No, I didn't get it.
No. So all you are doing is your mind is telling your body that the exhale is beginning at the base of the spine and moving up along the spine. The sushumna nadi runs up along the spine. All our blockages, even in spiritual pursuits, we speak of blockages in different chakras, etc. These blockages have to be cleared through the sushumna. You cannot clear these blockages until the sushumna is open. So when we start doing some of the breath work that I shared with you all, and this is the first part, it helps you start cleansing your nadis and opening your sushumna a little. There's a lot of work to do. So please don't imagine that you are going to open your sushumna in a few days or few weeks. Nothing of that sort. It may happen to some people, but just let that be a side outcome. We will continue doing what we are doing. Let the body respond and get whatever it does out of it. In the meantime, we need to throw out, we need to expel as much phlegm as we can. Yes, Vandana Pathakji, you have something to say? Geeta Ramji?
Yeah, I feel it's stuck in my throat. I don't have a lot of phlegm, but something is like stuck in my throat.
So then do this.
Okay.
It doesn't sound pretty. It doesn't look pretty, but we are not trying to be pretty. We are trying to cleanse our system. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't look good, if it doesn't sound good, no worries. It should have a good effect, which is cleansing the system.
Okay.
Right? Sai Krishna ji.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Yeah, I do kind of breathing regularly almost. Like when now I'm doing this huffing technique, I'm not able to get any phlegm or something. Okay, but there was this kind of a little bit of itching, or what I can say, something is there. I have feeling, but I'm not getting out.
Yeah, so sometimes some of the stuff that is there may be old, and all these sensations are signs that something is trying to come out. So you'll have to continue with it for some time. It'll start coming out. Don't worry about it. We are still at the very basic part of our technique. There is a lot more to be seen and understood. It'll happen over time. For now, please do what we have shared. So once again, slow deep breath in. Belly relaxed, and then exhale from the base of the spine. Stop, relax the belly. Repeat. Again, stop, relax, repeat. Yeah, Urmil Naranji is expelling a lot of phlegm, and that is very good. And that's what we want. Anyone else expelling a lot of phlegm? Please share. Anybody else who's expelling a lot of phlegm? Jayanti ji, how's it going for you? You'll have to unmute. You'll have to unmute yourself, Jayanti ji.
I have throat like something like
scratchiness, itchiness.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and phlegm also, both.
Ah, very good, very good, very good. So keep doing this, and you combine with your belly breathing. And Jayanti ji, you will find soon that your breath is going deeper and deeper. We'll bring you down to the Mooladhara. Don't worry. Not in 3 days, but in time. We'll make sure that your breath goes deeper. Please understand one very interesting thing about your breath. According to the Western understanding of the breath, we inhale oxygen, it goes to the lungs, where blood, it's absorbed by the blood, which returns carbon dioxide, and it's pumped out of and it's thrown out of the body. That's what the Western understanding of the breath is. The Eastern understanding, which is Indian, Chinese, or basically Oriental understanding, that the breath is a lot more. In our understanding, it's prana. Prana is life force. Life force means we don't get this and life goes out. So life started with the first breath. Life ends with the last breath. So there is a very deep connection. You may exist without eating for 10 days, 12 days, 15 days, maybe more. You will not die. You may continue existing if you don't drink for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, maybe more. You won't die. But try not breathing for 5 minutes and see what happens. Most people cannot go even 5 minutes without a breath. That is how important your breath is. Now, breath is not only bringing oxygen, it's bringing a lot more. Those who do yoga, those who are familiar with breath work, they actually find that the breath goes deeper, and it does. When your breath goes deeper, whatever gifts the breath is bringing, they are being exchanged, shared with many other organs and parts of the body. There is no reason why your breath should stop here. A newborn baby shows how your breath actually goes deeper. That's why the belly moves up and down. There is more absorption of whatever the breath is bringing. That is how it affects your good health. I'll share a little something with you. One of my breath participants was suffering. He started suffering from diabetes. One day he messaged me that his diabetes had shot up to 220 to 250. Fasting, very high, that's very high. So I asked him what he was doing and what he was not doing. And then I advised him to do a little more of this breath work where you allow your breath to go deeper. Just that much. Allow your breath to go deeper. Since he had done other breath work with me, he was able to allow that breath to go deeper. And then I showed him a certain chant. I told him to chant in a certain way. And then over time, he started saying, the sugar level has come down, come down, come down, come down. And his last one was, it had come down to below 120, which is perfect. So, that's the kind of stuff that happens. I will not claim that this was because of only breath work. Maybe his medication also helped. But earlier, he was trying different medication. Nothing was working. He was going from doctor to doctor, and his sugar just kept on rising. So when he started doing this breath work, first the rise stopped, and then slowly it started coming down. So it works in many different ways. I have come off my hypertension medication, which is blood pressure medication, simply with breath work. And belly breathing is an extremely important part of that. I have shared a link to a Google form. Please fill that form if you want that belly breathing video and to stay connected with our other kinds of breath work and so on. Yeah, anybody else? Any question?
I have a question.
Yes.
I honestly don't know whether I'm doing right way or not, but it feels like as breath is coming, like, I have seen people who has asthma, they get asthmatic, and how they really
Gasp
fight
for
for the
breath.
breath. So like that, I'm feeling that breath is coming, like that kind of noise, like that kind of a breath is coming out. So I don't know whether I'm doing right or wrong.
Okay, so this is happening because you've not done this kind of exercise before. So you never had this sound earlier, but now you're getting that wheezing sound because there is obviously some obstruction somewhere, and the air that you are throwing out is in a way rubbing against that, or there is some friction, and that's what is creating that sound. Continue with your breath work. As you continue to expel more mucus, more phlegm, this sound will reduce. You'll breathe better, you'll breathe easier and lighter.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. You're welcome. Smita ji, Smita, India.
Good morning. My
Good
doubt,
morning.
is there any particular position which we have to sit and do, like Vajrasana or?
I prefer Vajrasan when I do it myself, but when it gets tiring, you can sit in Sukhasan, you can sit in Siddhasan, you can sit in the lotus pose, which is the ideal pose for most of our.
And my second doubt is, it is preferred to do an empty stomach. Can we drink water? Can we drink one glass warm water and then begin?
Yes, that's okay. Warm water, no problem. And in fact, even as you're doing this, if you feel like taking a sip or two of warm water, no problem.
And I don't know whether I'm doing correctly, but I feel phlegm is not coming, but because I don't have right now any phlegm, but in the throat side, I'm getting some pressure. Is that normal? Like as though when we cough, we get some pressure. Is that normal?
Yes. So what you do about this is you clear it. There, something comes out. That's all you do.
Okay, thank you.
Sai Krishna says, sir, I can see in the form ED reversal. Is that erectile dysfunction? Yes, it is. Or does it have any other thing? No, Saiji, that is referring to erectile dysfunction. Breath work can actually reverse that, but we will not talk about that now. You can fill in that form. I'll connect with you and then we can discuss that later. But yes, breath has the power to change many, many things. And I'm saying this from first-hand experience. So you'll be amazed as you go deeper into breath work, as you create deeper intimacy with your breath work, you'll find that your breath is a very, very powerful thing. Like I said earlier, you can live without food for 10 days, 12 days, 15 days, but you can't live without your breath even for 5 minutes. So that's the amount of stuff that your breath is bringing, and it has tremendous power. Pains in the body. I have cured pains in my body, like fibromyalgia. I had fibromyalgia. I cured it with breath work. I have cured ED with breath work, ED reversal with breath work, and lots of other small and major conditions.
Okay, sir. I was a person who is into who does breath work and doing since 2.5 years. I'm doing some pranayams, so I can understand how the importance of breath work.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Savita Amarji is saying people suffering from asthma can do this practice. Yes, they can do this practice, but like I always say, start slow, start easy, let your body become a little more familiar with it, a little more comfortable with it, and then intensify slowly. You do not have to do everything on day one in your first try. Build it up, slowly build it up. I hope that answers your question, Savita ji.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if you're already doing a regular practice of breathing techniques, this Kriya should be done after that or it should be done before that?
Oh, very good. If you do it before that, you'll find that your other kriyas are, you're getting better outcomes from those other kriyas because you've cleansed your system or you've helped cleanse your system. So I would definitely recommend doing this before you do your other pranayam.
So this can be done on a daily basis, right, sir?
Oh, initially, you should do it on a daily basis until you've understood the whole system. Then you can use parts of it, some part of it, and so on, more or less, depending on how you are feeling. If there is a buildup of phlegm, if you feel that your body needs a little more cleansing, if you want to work on your nadis, if you want to work a little more on your sushumna, you should be able to do a little more. You'll find this. As you go deeper, you will understand why I say this is important for opening your sushumna as well. Baluji.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Beenaji says, I have sinus issue and one of the nostrils is blocked, for your information. Yeah, a lot of people have this one nostril blocked situation. As you continue doing this, you'll be able to clear this. You'll be able to open both nostrils. Lot of magic is going to happen. Believe me, as you go deeper into this very simple kriya, the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya. Any person using pacemaker can do. Smita ji is asking, I think you should refer this to your doctor. From my point of view, there is no problem. But if you have any doubts, please check with your doctor. Anything more and over and above that, listen to your body. If your body says stop, there is discomfort, stop. It doesn't mean stop forever. Try again later, because see, there are so many things affecting us. Our body, our mind is affected by so many things in and around us. So don't let it affect you too much. If at a given moment you're feeling not so good, don't take it to assume that this particular thing is working negatively. There could be a host of other conditions as well. So give an allowance for that. I hope that clears your question, answers your question. Somebody else, can this technique be done when somebody is suffering in wheezing? Yeah, Jayaji, this is going to help clear the wheezing. So what is wheezing? Wheezing means there is some blockage, there is some collection of phlegm, etc. inside. The pathways have narrowed. So doing this will only help, no problem. Ramji, Ramji, how this kriya is different? In the Bhastrika, you keep taking in and out, you inhaling, exhaling. That's not what you are doing here. Here, the focus is on your lungs. You take a slow, deep breath in. You exhale as much as you can. Wait, exhale again. Wait, exhale again. So it's different. But this is only the beginning part. There are deeper aspects to this, which we will address in the next couple of days. I hope that answers your question, Ramji. Jayaji, I meant while he gets wheezing, can this technique be done? See, while the person is getting wheezing, if he's trying to expel more air, he might actually start expelling a little more phlegm, and that's good. It'll help him breathe better. But if he thinks it's causing more distress, stop it. Stop it for a few minutes. Stop it for longer if necessary. Listen to your body. I will always say that. So Jayaji, I hope that answers you. Smita Indraji, okay. Who should not do? Chitra ji is saying, please tell who should not do at all. In my understanding, there is nobody who should not do at all. But take a medical advice. If your doctor says this is not okay for you, then go with either the doctor or go with what your insides tell you. You have a guru sitting inside you. Listen to that guru. Connect with that guru. Sometimes that guru is able to find ways, solutions that nobody outside can find or show. So connect with that guru. If your guru says, do a little this way, do a little this way, listen, try, and see the magic that happens. So Jayanti ji, how many times should we do this in a day? So this huffing technique, which is the basic part, do at least 15 rounds of this. to start with. But this is still only the very basic part. We have spent a lot of time discussing a lot of stuff, so I haven't been able to take you deeper, but that doesn't matter. We'll do it in our session tomorrow. Do at least 15 rounds of this. If you do 15 rounds of this before we start our session tomorrow, even better. We also have a session in the evening today. Some of you, if you wish, you can join that evening session as well to get more clarity into the whole thing. So for now, please understand the very basic thing. Keep your belly relaxed. Let your breath go as deep as it goes. And then when you huff, try to huff from the lowest portion. Allow that huff to come up along the spine. One full huff, stop, relax your belly, repeat. That's all you need to do. Okay, Smita India ji. Smita India, do you have another question? Smita ji?
No, it's all clear. Thank you, sir.
Clear. Excellent. Thank you. Geeta Ramji?
Yeah, I just typed it in. It feels like we're having a longer Kevala Kumbhaka.
If you think this is like a Kevala Kumbhaka, very good. There's no problem. See.
So that means it's a thoughtless state, right? So it's almost like meditation.
If it helps you get there, isn't that wonderful? If you're getting the Kevalya feeling, isn't that wonderful, Geeta ji?
Yeah, that's what I felt like. You're not taking any breath, and this it's almost like when you do the Kapalabhati and you don't feel like taking the next breath. It's almost like you feel that.
So if you're getting to that stage, it's wonderful. It's only going to work to your advantage, right? That Kevalya sthiti or that state is something yogis or practitioners, seekers aim to get to, right? And if it's happening with your breath work, great.
So how long can you do it? Because I'm able to do it like a few times and I didn't feel like taking a breath. So I was like worried. Sorry.
I'll always say, listen to your body. See, shall I share something with you? You will not believe it. You will not believe it, but let me share anyways. When I started with this, and as the system developed, grew inside me, I found that my exhales could go interminably long. So long, I'm not even going to mention the number of minutes. So long. Huge amount of time. Slow exhale. So it used to be like a stop and go. I would exhale a little. I would stop, exhale a little, and it would go so long that people will not.
Sir, we have
without inhaling, yeah. So
does it mean that we are taking in oxygen without our own knowledge, or
no? It is not a question of taking in oxygen. When you've been doing some breath work, a certain amount of oxygen has already come into your body. Number one. Number two, when you are in a certain state, the amount of oxygen being used by your body reduces. So when we are in meditation, when we are doing sadhana, we are not using as much oxygen as we would otherwise do. So it slows down. So there is enough store of oxygen. You are allowing it to leave you little by little. So therefore the exhale can go very, very long. But like I always say, listen to your body, go with your body. Okay. Anyone else? Right. So I think we should end for today. Let's end with 3 ohms. Take a slow, deep breath in, full breath in. And when you do the om, when you say the om, allow that om to come, that sound, the vibrations to come up along the spine. So it starts at the base of the spine. Let it travel up the spine. Slow, deep breath in. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow. So please
Thank
do
you, sir.
this.
Thank you.
Please do this.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day, sir.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, sir.
Thank you too.
You were saying something? Do this.
Yeah. Please do this before you start the session tomorrow. We'll go a little faster.
Thank you.
Sir, I
Okay.
have a question. I mean, as you said, Om,
Yes.
should, I mean, after that, as you say, Om, and we have to, block the inhale or the second time, as you say, I will have to exhale it and again inhale. How it is?
Yeah. So when you do the Om, you take a full breath in, and I suggested just now, allow that exhale to happen with the Om up along the spine. Let it come up out the nose or the mouth, whatever. Let it come up, and then relax your belly. Take a full breath in. Repeat.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.